Section 1 of War Flying by a Pilot. This is a Librivox recording. All Librivox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit librivox.org. Recording by Lynette Calkins, Monument, Colorado. War Flying by a Pilot by Lessel, Hutcheon. The Development of an Idea. Preface, Opening Poem, and Introductory Section. Preface. This little volume of ThetaØs letters to his home people is offered in the hope that it may prove useful, and not for glory or reward. The Royal Flying Corps in wartime works in secret. Many of our gallant lads would gladly become pilots if they knew how to set to work and approximately what they would have to face. When Theta decided to try to enter the service, he had nothing to go on save a determination to get there, and a general idea of the difficulty of achieving his purpose. His careless and unstudied notes, written at odd moments in the work of training and of war, do show how a public schoolboy may become a flying officer and how he may fare thereafter. Names, dates, and places about which the censor might have concern have been concealed, and extraneous matters have been omitted. The letters are a cheery and light-hearted record, and may stimulate others. From first to last they have not contained a grumble. It should be understood, however, that the experiences of the writer must not be taken as typical of those of all pilots at the front. The RFC has different squadrons for different duties, and different types of machines suited to the nature of those duties. In the faster type of machine, it is possible to do better and more dangerous work, and even in one's own squadron, the duties of a colleague may have been more onerous and more trying than those described. In a fighting squadron, the pilot may have almost daily combats in the air. In another, he may have very long and very trying reconnaissance work. Compared with that of some squadrons, writes Theta, our work is pleasant. November 26, 1916. Ordered Overseas, after Kipling. Does he know the road to Flanders? Does he know the criss-cross tracks with the row of sturdy hangars at the end? Does he know that shady corner where, the job done, we relax to the music of the engines round the bend? It is here that he is coming with his gun and battle-plane to the little aerodrome at, well, you know, to a wooden hut abutting on a quiet country lane, for he's ordered overseas and he must go. Has he seen those leagues of trenches, the traverses deep and stark, high over which the British pilots ride? Does he know the fear of flying miles to eastward of his mark when his only map has vanished overside? It is there that he is going, and it takes a deal of doing. There are many things he really ought to know, and there isn't time to swat 'em if a Fokker he's pursuing, for he's ordered overseas and he must go. Does he know that ruined town, that old blank of renown? Has he heard the crack of Archie bursting near? Has he known that ghastly moment when your engine lets you down? Has he ever had that feeling known as fear? It's to Flanders he is going with a brand new aeroplane, to take the place of one that's dropped below, to fly and fight and photo mid the storms of wind and rain, for he's ordered overseas and he must go. Then the hangar door flies open, and the engine starts its roar, and the pilot gives the signal with his hand. As he rises over England, he looks back upon the shore, for the Lord alone knows where he's going to land. Now the plane begins to gather speed, completing lap on lap, till, after diving down and skimming low, they're off to shattered Flanders by the compass and the map. They were ordered overseas and had to go. Introductory. The Development of an Idea. 1. The first number of the well-thumbed file of Flight, carefully kept by Theta up to the present day, bears date July 30, 1910, just 2 years after the first public flight in the world. At that time, this particular public schoolboy was 13 years of age. His interest in aviation, however,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?